What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fab, Freddie Fox, America's Big Brother, and we live with the Saturday Night Sit Down. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fab, Freddie Fox, America's Big Brother, and we are live with the one and only Dany D. What's going on, my man? How you doing?
I'm good, man. Thank you for the invitation. It's an honor.
No, absolutely, man. It's such an honor for me too, man. I mean, to be honest with you, bro, you're my first international interview, and I'm super excited about this. So thank you so much, man.
Thank you. It's the first time when I'm in the United States. So thank you.
No, appreciate it, man. So, Danny, the whole reason I do this show, right, is a lot of us struggled trying to find our way into manhood and becoming an adult and growing up. And I know a lot of my friends that didn't have their dad in the picture and stuff for one reason or the other. And the whole purpose is to sit down with, young with men who are successful, living out their dreams, who are a good, positive role model to help give them advice and guidance on how to become a good person and make the transition a little easier. So my first question to you, Danny, is like I ask everybody, to you, what do you think it takes to be a good man or a good person?
The good, I think, to be gentleman, yeah, and also to be generous because when you look us like artists, we should talk with everybody. We don't have to do disseminate classes. Everybody's welcome. The
Right.
richest and the poorest, and the Asian and the black and the white and the, I don't know, everybody is welcome because music is universal. And out of music, I think that the soul, the soul needs love to be beautiful human beings. Always the time we need to be loved, but also we need love to be loved. Now, when you pretend to be loved, you have to love. This is
No,
treat
absolutely.
me like exactly treat me like you want to be treated. Because if you don't respect you, I don't you don't respect me. So what I put in the seeds that I put in the ground, it's that I will receive, or maybe not, but for sure I will receive. So if I give love, I receive love. If I put hate, for sure I receive hate and 10 times the worse. So being good, you receive only good.
Yeah, absolutely. And I agree with you. And that's one thing that for myself and that I teach my kids and what I want to do through this show is give out a lot of love. I think, the more we have love and understanding, the world will be such a better place. And I think it's
Exactly.
amazing because, what I mean, like, yeah, you're in Europe, you're European, right? And
Yeah.
you're singing reggaeton in Spanish, which is beautiful. It just shows like how music can transcend, go through any country, any place, anybody can connect, and it's just such a beautiful thing seeing that. I mean, it is just amazing how you do what you do.
Thank you very much. It's after a love story, beautiful love story, changing my career because before I was dreaming to Las Vegas, to Miami, to New York, Los Angeles, everything like that. And my tourist visa, I get it because of rapper from Las Vegas, for example.
Oh, awesome,
Invite
awesome.
me to do a collaboration. I apply for visa and I received it right away. And the authorities, our American authorities, said, "How did you know each other?" Facebook.
Yeah, no, that's amazing, man. And hopefully we can get something going on. I have a friend who does a lot of promotion and stuff like that, and maybe get you out there sometime, and perform some of your music because I think it's just also so amazing, and you're doing what you're doing. Um,
Thank you very much. I'm preparing for getting to Miami and New York and Los Angeles.
Well, it's gonna happen real soon, man. I know. I mean, because what you're doing is amazing, and I love your song. My daughter's been jamming it to the last couple of days too. Singing around the house. She's
Thank
sick,
you.
so I was putting the intro together. She heard the song. She's like, "Daddy, play it again. Let me hear it." You know what I mean? And she's starting to sing, and
Wow, thank you.
And it's
You
crazy
didn't tell
because
me that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
And it's crazy because I myself, I'm full Puerto Rican. My wife is from Venezuela, and my daughter's, half and half. And, we're working on teaching her Spanish and stuff like that. So listening to her sing your song is even more like, meaningful to us. It's like, man, like, music is a lot of people learn through music, whether it's just catchy and something that connects with them. And now she's, running around the house. No, man, my this, you know what I mean? And it's great. It's great. Um,
Thank
now
you.
for you, man, how did you get started into music? Was it something that you always wanted to do? Has it been a passion, or how did that come to be?
Yes, I think that was something that bring me since I was very little, like 2 years old. But then all my life, I know I was singing in front of people, my friends in countryside, and in schools, and in train, go to Transylvania, things like that. So my existence was with a lot of moments that I was in front of people or people around me and me singing and showing my skills, but it wasn't showing, just enjoy it. And then in high school, I started to to sing and to dance like Michael Jackson and things like that. And then became a profession because I made the University School of Theater and Music. I played some musicals, Jesus Christ Superstar. I was Jesus.
Awesome.
And then I was all the time with uh, American music, soul, gospel, black music. I love it. I adore it. And then a love story from Mexico changed total, tot- totally my direction. So here I am here with
Yeah,
you.
no, because I was listening to one of your other interviews, and it says you were doing different kinds of music, like different genres and stuff like that, and then landed on reggaeton. Like, how when did you make that transition?
The transition I made it after participating in X Factor Romania in 2016, and I start to compose and learn Spanish because I didn't know before. I start to write songs and compose in 2018, and in 2019 I published Besos Criminales, and then No Me Mates.
No, man, it's crazy. And it's so wonderful again, just hearing you, because I know actually my wife worked with somebody who's from Romania herself, and she speaks like 7 different languages, which I think is fascinating, and just seeing that too, again, I guess, English and in your own language and then Spanish. I mean, how many other languages do you speak? Is it just that, or how?
It's like four. It's French, Spanish, English, Romanian, uh, and start a little bit Portuguese and Italian.
Wow, that's just, I've always admired that. I
But
try to learn a different.
is I'm very curious. I'm very curious when I meet people from other countries, and no matter where I am in Spain, in Romania, or if I meet somebody from Afghanistan, I will want to know how you say hi, how are you, thank you, how do you say I love you, how do you say good afternoon, something like that.
So is it just like
I like.
self-taught, just listening to it, or like picking up books, or how do you go about picking up your languages?
No, I'm just listening. I'm
Wow.
just listening, and then to know how to conjugate, I look a little bit how is the form that you put a verb in a form and things like that. And I see how people respond to me, and I memorize, and then I use myself. So it's like uh, talking with people I'm learning.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Um, and so, but back to your music. I know you've been doing a lot of things and been in this career so long. What would you say, how you handled people who doubted you or didn't believe in what you were doing? How did you handle that?
All the time. are people that criticize you and or are very generous to give you advice, even you don't ask for them, and they say sometimes you don't do good. I don't agree with that. So my my uh, my faith is nobody loves everybody.
Right, right.
Like for example, music or fashion. No, nobody wants leather. Nobody wants rock. So it's not my public. I'm not looking and for and work hard to conquer the heart of somebody that criticizes me and doesn't like, because then I will be very focused on that, and I will lose my connection with the people that loves me and wants things good about me. So when I'm focused to for example, to make somebody to believe in me that doesn't believe, I'm also charging with a lot of not anger, but something around there, brother, with aggressivity, and I don't want to do an aggressive guy in my or artist. I'm just doing my best, and I want to do it with love, not with force. So,
No, that's beautiful because a lot of people get caught up, especially with social media, and trying to impress people who don't really matter. This world is so huge. Just because a few people don't like me, there's so many others that will like you for who you are if you just continue to stay true and follow your heart. And that's exactly what you're doing. I mean, I've seen your fan base and how people are loving you. People here are so excited to see you here on this podcast. So it's just true to that. You stay true to yourself, and two things are going to happen. Number one, you could live a life of real happiness, because you're not worried about all the negative things and you're being honest with who you
exactly,
are. And when you do that, the people who do like you or the people who you want to like you will come to you. They will find you because you're giving
exactly
that
because
energy.
exactly because for example, somebody cannot like one of my songs now, but in the future maybe something else can move him, or something is happening in his life, and realize some bad moments, bad reaction, or things like that, and then try to ameliorate or not. So we should be relaxed with that.
No, absolutely. And right now, like everybody's is jamming and loving in your song No Me Mates. Um, what does that song mean to you? And putting it out there, and how do you feel about how big it's become?
It's part of my love story, and for sure, it's uh, you know when you are missing somebody to hug, to kiss, that moment of missing, it's a hard feeling, and sometimes feel like I want to die for your kiss, I want to die for your hug, something like that. So it's kind of this uh, sweet, um, sweet desire that you are with somebody, but the distance and everything is separate and things like that, or the time, too much time between two kisses or two hugs. So it's kind of, I want to please, don't be such a not bitchy, but don't play with my heart, something like that.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think anybody who's ever been in love can definitely relate, to a bad breakup and stuff because it is very painful, when you give so much time and energy to somebody and walking away or being out of your life, it's like a piece of you is missing and it's very, very painful. So it definitely connects to a lot of people, with that song that you wrote. So it's amazing. Um,
Yeah.
Now, for you, I've seen that, we're going through your feed and everything that you've been doing. I mean, a lot of different shows and different programs, a lot of things that's going really big for you. What do you think, as of right now, has been your biggest accomplishment with your music?
My biggest, okay.
Yeah.
Which was
Yeah, with your music, what was the biggest thing that came out of your music that meant the most to you or something that's very special that came out of your music for you?
Uh, I was in Mexico in a tour in Televisa, and I was very well received. For example, the connection with you, because I didn't expect somebody from the United States to talk with me and listen what I'm thinking about my music and things like that. So this is big for me, for example, because I was when I start to do promotion and make the PR campaign in Brazil, also because I have a good friend in Brazil that was in television and made me a lot of stuff and published my song in media in Brazil and talk with the people. I was in Mexico also. I did it in Romania. I did it in Spain, and I said I should do something for American market because little by little I wanna go to Miami, reggaeton Miami, the capital of reggaeton, no? Latino music. So little by little, I wanted to conquer the press, the world. People know about me, and they're also in the media in the United States. So little by little, it's coming, and this is also thanks to you. This is a big thing for me. Thank you.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it, and it will come because a lot of things that I try to teach, the young kids and everybody coming up is that, you may not know how to make things happen, right? In your life.
Yeah,
But as long as you have a clear vision and you know what you want and you just keep your eye on that and keep moving forward, things will
yeah,
happen. I mean, just like for you, you love your music and you're pushing it forward and, Brazil, you got Brazil, Mexico, hopefully not going to help you get out here in the United States and really, grow big. But it's all about having a clear vision on what you want for your life.
exactly. Because when you when you are thinking what to do, your action is also in the direction. So if you want United States, you start to work for it, to be in contact with people there. So I think that our action is determining also our future. We have the free will, so we can have success, but the success depends also on us because I can give a simple example. I choose between go to cinema or make a promotion, enter in contact with zapping on Instagram or LinkedIn. So if I go to cinema, I lose some chance. So
Hmm.
I decide my future.
Yeah, definitely. And people need to realize, to get what you want, to get something new in life, you have to do something different. If you're
Yes,
sitting there,
you
like you
have
said,
to exactly. You have to. The purpose is very must be clear because every day when you work, even when you asked me a little bit earlier, if somebody criticizes you and you don't like, sometimes uh, it's hurting you, of course. But you have to pass on and not ignore it, but try to not put on heart that and say I will do. I have my way. If you don't believe in me, I believe in me. It's
hmm
enough.
absolutely, you have to believe in yourself if you want people to believe in you. You know what I mean? If you don't believe in yourself, you'll get nowhere. Um,
Exactly.
so again, thank you, Danny. I mean, I have two more questions for you as we're kind of winding down here. So number one, in your whole, right now in your life, everything that you've been through, what do you think has been the best advice that you've received that somebody has given you?
I uh, so difficult. I like this question because um, I have uh, so many people that I met in my life, like canto teacher, like director of the musical and things, and somebody I learned a lot of things, but the most important, I think I don't know, it's very difficult. You block me with that. uh, a lot of people told me not that I wasn't like that, but to be yourself, but yourself is like how you are in your heart. So you don't have to play a role. Uh, Sometimes in life we should be polite, so we play a role because we cannot. If every second we will act like we really, really want, the world is not working really. But we should be calm. We should be understandable. We should sometimes understand when somebody, for example, is not doing or is bad with you. Maybe has a bad day also, or he cannot be better than that, and this is sad for him. So it's like I don't know, but being you is like your soul wants to. Everybody for us needs love. So
Mhm.
love to be loved, and this is to be you. And
Absolutely, I think.
little by little, you find yourself because yourself is in your passion and in your way to be artist and human being. We don't make harm around you because this is a responsibility. We want, if we even we like or we don't like, be responsible with people are around you. It's a big thing, and also I think that our freedom is ending when somebody freedom is beginning. So we should be take care of each other, one of each other. So be you. This is the thing that I heard it a lot of times. So is a good advice. But sometimes we don't understand the meaning of this phrase or proposition on this word. We need we need to live. We need to cry. We need to to, to be happy. To There's a lot of things that we can approfundate the meaning of this free will be.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think it is the number one thing is really to be you because I know for myself, growing up and trying to play a role or be somebody different to get people to like me, it caused me to be very sad and a lot of depression because I was lying to myself. And I think Jim Carrey said it best. He said that depression is your body telling you it's tired of playing this fake role of somebody you're not, and your
Yeah,
body, and you want to be your soul, your inner you wants to break free, and show the world who you really are and be comfortable in your own skin. So that's I love that. Thank you for sharing that advice with us. And lastly, so I just want to know what's next for Danny. Where do you go from here? What do you have planned?
I am preparing now a song from Romanian market. It's reggaeton, but in the Oriental influence. It's in Romanian because this pandemic, I don't know how much will cost us and how much we will doing. So my place is now in Romania for a time. I'm preparing also the third song, the video. I'm recording the video for the first song from trilogy. Besos Criminales, No Me Mates, the second,
Hmm.
and the third is Abrázame, it's Hug Me.
Oh, beautiful, man.
And
Well, thank. Huh?
yeah, it will be such a beautiful video because I'm working more than the other two. I have 7 days of recording videos, so in different situation, and it will be really, really great. And I'm preparing also a song for Italian market. It's in Spanish Italian,
Well, you're a very,
but it's
very busy
it's
man.
about love that we are talking. The title of the song, but it's a little bit controversial. Like uh, what what is this title? But the continuation is love. It's It's
Well, awesome.
something, yeah.
We're all
Thank
looking
you.
forward to that, man. So as soon as you drop these songs, please let me know so I can promote them for you, get you out there. I love what you're doing, especially like you said, just already in three different places: Spanish, Romanian, and Italian. Man, you have very, very talented man. So continue doing what you're doing, and I wish you nothing but success, brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I appreciate it. We'll stay in touch, Danny, and thank you everybody out there. No matter who you are, no matter what you've done, your big brother loves you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I, from the bottom of my heart, all my gratitude, and God bless you, and God bless America. And I am very excited to arrive there, and thank you for your support. It's a big blessing for me.
So absolutely same here, man. I appreciate you, man. You take care now, Danny.
Thank
And as I always say, no matter who you are, no matter what you've done, your big brother loves you. Stay blessed.